Hi, Gareth here from Port Monkeys, and today we're on the Viking Orion cruise ship. I'm right now on deck one in what would they call the Viking living room. Got some nice chairs, book exchange, map of where we're at, which is at the tip of the Aleutian Islands. We're crossing the Pacific Ocean right now. We're going to start our tour down on deck A. The ship is laid out, decks 1 through 9 going up, and then below us, because we're on deck 1, is deck A. We're down on deck A, the bottom of a stairway, and right around the corner is the medical center. Now it's going to be closed this morning, I would imagine. Doesn't open till 8, which of course is in just a few minutes. But it looks like that. Now we're on deck 1. Deck 1 has these things. These are on all the decks. The temperature is 54, it's 7:37, August 25th. We're forward deck 1. But as we go out here to the starboard side, this is the spa and the fitness center. But they have a men's side and a women's side here. This is the men's side. I hope. But there's a little man there. So. Not sure what part of it this is. More couches. Lockers. This is the thermal suites or whatever. Some showers. Hot tub. So this is the, whatever that says. See the flames? Supposedly they have a hot and a cold. A bucket of water you can dump on your head. Bathroom. This must be a steam room. Oh, it's steamy. And those are the tile beds. And then this is the ice room. And that's actually snow. And it's actually cold in here. Hard to breathe cold. Snow grotto. More treatment rooms just like the other one. Showers. The exercise room has some kind of strange machines in it. Of course, this is the desk for the spa. That was the elevator and stairs. And then a hair salon. And then here's one of the 2 stores. And this one is mostly perfume. Which brings us back to where we started, the living room. This is the general manager's office. So here's the living room, they call it. And right here, this is what you might know as the internet cafe. We have free internet. Comes with the price of the cruise for 24/7. So you can sit here and use these computers and get online for free. Over here is guest services. Now it looks a little different than on most ships because it's just people sitting at desks, and when you walk over here they try to help you. And they do a good job. More chairs, more tables, more guest services desks. More tables. Now we're kind of in the bar area. There'll be a guy. We're now in the Atrium. So there's deck 2 and there's deck 3. We have these, or that, which is really a television screen, so that's going to change in a minute and have some other picture on it. That. So this is the bar in the living room.
That's me. I'm in.
Yes, they're all in here now. This is where we get off the ship sometimes, depending on which side is the port side at that time. And this is Manfredi's Italian restaurant. Ate here last night. It's really good, especially that. But that's just getting steak in an Italian restaurant, so sat right there one night. And this is all the bigger it is. So that was Manfredi's Italian restaurant. Now we're on the starboard side. If we cross over to port here at the aft stair tower, now the elevators are on the other side of this wall. For some reason aft they're separated a little bit. We get the chef's table. The chef table. They have prefix culinary creations. So every 3 days the menu changes, but everyone eating in here eats the same menu. And that's pretty much deck one. The ship is full of art. And you know who did it? Edward Munch. So we're back in the atrium, Viking bar, Viking living room. We play cornhole on these steps against the officers. Notice how that changed. Right here is the future cruise consultant, right? And this is a model of this ship, Viking Orion. So this area on deck 2 is just simply called the Atrium. And they've got games and puzzles for you to play, some Scrabble, elevators, which means around here are stairs. And they are. So we're on deck 2. And this brings us to the restaurant. It's just simply called the restaurant. This is the main dining room. This is the person in charge here. She's very helpful. But this is what the main dining room looks like, and it actually wraps all the way around the back of the ship over to where we're opposite to where we're standing right now. So it's huge. This area is called Viking Heritage. And I don't think it's about the cruise line, it's about Vikings specifically. Yeah. You can look at pictures, videos, play games, map, and the ship. That's where we're at. Left Kodiak, went to Dutch Harbor.
Slugger match, 15, backgammon, blackjack, checkers, chess, memory.
That's a giant photograph made into tiles. Here's another shop. This is just jewelry. This is a nightclub. Torjevan. Here we can cross over to port and the third store, which is called the Boutique, the Nordic shop. And this is where you have your sunglasses, obviously, and shoes and clothes, some souvenirs. You should see the bathroom, or actually listen to the bathroom. Watch this. It's a spray, and it sprays automatically when you put your hand in there. So we're approaching the showroom, which they call the Star Theater. The Star Theater. Now their showroom is one level. Old school cruising, one level showroom. This is actually a theater they can close off and watch movies in, I guess. I've not seen them close it off one time though. This gets full every night. They do 2 shows always. That's the stage. The only issue I have with this is if somebody sits here and you sit there, you're gonna have to look around their head. Okay, it's not slanted enough, and so the sight lines aren't really good. And there's a bar. I wouldn't have it any other way. Deck 2 is where you get outside, at least one place. This is, most ships would call this the promenade. Oh, it's a little damp on this day. I'm getting hit with water, so it must be a little rainy, but hi. On this deck you go all the way around the ship. There's a window, if you can see in there, and crew only, and another window. Now we've just crossed from starboard to port and we're heading aft now. So I'm going to take you down here a little way. By the way, jogging track, 4 laps equals 1 mile, which would be 1.6 kilometers. The thing with this deck is it slopes. It slopes down, slopes up, and wherever there's a door, there's a hump. We're on deck 2, so it's called the restaurant, I should say. It's the main dining room, they call it the restaurant. And you'll notice these are all sliding glass doors, sliding panels. So that one opens. And a swinging door. And this one opens, and this one opens, and so on. And so there's our wake. That's where we've been. Normally they'd have all these chairs and there'd be cushions and these metal tables would be out here, but I guess they figure nobody's going to sit out here today in the cold and rain. So that's promenade on deck 2. I'm not sure they call it the promenade. And more photography. Let's head up to deck 3. So we're on deck 3. Forward, elevators, stairs. Now, deck 3 is mostly passenger cabins. My cabin, in fact, is in the front of the ship right there. But it also is the top of the atrium. And the floor slopes down right here. They have a lot of sloping floors in this ship. Up, down, see it slopes back up over there. But this is the top of the atrium. It's on deck 3. So we're gonna go up to deck 7. Hi. Because 4, 5, and 6 are staterooms only. And then 7, 8, and there's a little 9. So here we are, deck 7. They have these, which I imagine are reproductions. World Cafe is the buffet. Another spray sanitizer. Did you get that? For lunch they're gonna have Caesar salad at the pool grill. We'll go by there later. The World Cafe goes all the way around to the other side. So you can enter on both sides. Hi. Makes espresso, lattes, cappuccinos. They have this guy working hard. They have these decorations, lots of tables and chairs. It's breakfast, so we have breakfast here. But this goes all the way around, horseshoe shaped, right? All the way back up there. Now there's a guy standing up there who said this side is closed, and that's why I came in the way I did. But you could actually enter either way on most days. It looks like they don't want us going all the way out or something. I'm not sure which. Somebody's out here though. But you should see this. We're on deck 7 aft, and this is the infinity pool. What it is a pool with a glass window in it, right? Which looks out the back of the ship. and it's hard for me to show without getting in there, so maybe I'll get in there later. And a little hot tub. There's the hot tub, and it is warm. I wouldn't call it hot. And there's the infinity pool. You can come here to infinity and beyond. Ow, hit my head on it. That is one thick piece of glass or plastic. I don't know if it has to be that thick, but let's go down. Up there's deck 8, and at the front of the ship you can go to deck 9. So we're leaving the World Cafe. You should know that this area you can make restaurant reservations for the other 2 restaurants, Manfredi's and the Chef's Table. Look at these hand washers, real towels, real soap. And we go out this way. Hi. And this is the pool grill. Now they don't open for a few hours because it's still early in the morning, but you can get these kind of things here. Hamburgers, hot dogs, pulled pork sandwich, and there'll be some other food here. Green stuff. But now we're heading over to starboard. This is the pool area. And they have a retractable roof, which they almost never open. And this is the pool bar with this guy. Hi. So they have drinks here and everything. Remember, we were here just a minute ago and we walked over there to the pool bar. So they keep the tables all set up. They keep these lounge chairs all set up. But we'll walk up there a minute. It's the same on the other side. We're on the port side right now. So this is the pool area. And we'll walk up. They had a big ceremony here yesterday for crossing the date line.
1, 2, 3.
So we're entering the Winter Garden. Although on the map they call this the lanai, and there's one like it on the other side too. So I'm going to try, all the doors say pull or push, which makes it convenient. Oh, that swings easily. They're having a meeting up there. But this is the Winter Garden. This is where they do afternoon tea, among other things. This is also where they have crow statues, or raven statues. So this is Mamson's and the Explorer's Lounge, and they have this fire going on, and they have what feels like real skin. I think it is. They have them on several of the couches, so if you want to lay on skin and fur, this is the place to do it. They also, I guess that little window there is Mamson's. This is the Explorer's Lounge, and there's that guy waiting to help, and they've got all this food, and in the afternoon it's different food, and it's all pretty good. And then they have the bar. Now they do like lectures here sometimes. We're up at the very front of the ship. Let's go out. So that one you push and this one you pull, which is a little awkward, but they have these telescopes, and you don't have to portrait. Anyway, it's windy up here, and you could probably barely hear me, so I'm yelling at my camera while the people inside there are looking at me like I'm crazy. But there's the bow. If they let you down there, you could be the king of the world, but I haven't seen anybody go down there. So I'm going to go back in. Ah, so this is the Explorer's Lounge, by the way. That's moss, I guess. I have a library of books here. Let's go up those stairs. Up these stairs would be the Explorer's Dome. And that's like a little planetarium with seats that are all reclined, you know, leaning back. Now, we're not going to be able to get in there this morning because they put doors across it. We could go outside here, but you can only go that far because that's somebody's cabin, their balcony. But you can go upstairs here, but we'll go a different way. That's where the winter garden was. And they have a phone here. That door's sort of hidden though, right? In there is the Explorer's Dome, the planetarium. And they also show 3D movies in there. And that would open up, and there's a door there, and it only seats about 15 people maybe. You need a key to open it. So this side, same thing, door, more books, more moon landing photos. This is the Explorer's Lounge. It's 2-level, down there and up here. And this gets pretty full of people. People love to look forward. Let's go up this way. So now we're going up to deck 9. See the dome? Notice the seating. They take these cushions in every night and put them out every morning. This is the dome of the planetarium, or the Explorer's Dome. And over here they have a little mini golf course. And it's got these bumps in it. You see that bump there? See? So it's not flat. This is the top of the winter garden right here. And the pool. This is retractable, but only back to here. This would stay covered all the time. So the sports deck is deck 9. I forgot, we walked up in the Explorer's Lounge to 8. 8 is where you get in to the planetarium, the Explorer's Dome. Here it is with the roof fully retracted and guys working on the track. Actually not the track, the chain. It's a chain drive. There's the pool down there and the winter garden off in the distance. I think it's tea time, so there'll be people having tea. This is the smoking area. We're on deck 8, starboard. The only smoking area on the ship. That's the Viking Orion cruise ship. That's a nice, beautiful ship. Small, but beautiful. So this is Gareth from Port Monkeys saying, see you on the high seas. Port Monkeys out. All right, ooh, I'm twirling. Let's go faster. That's confusing. Anyway, see you later.